you're the ghost. Minute the image of what I'll say to the latest, serrated and decapitated, the brain is sedated and no winning heads. Never the letter, think freely again. Put him in an underwater grave and pay your attention to what I am about to say. Fuck what your friends say, fuck what the man say. I've been looking better, mama guns. Getting faded off the blood of my girl. I cut her on the face, she told me about. She got blood on my grandma flow. Bitch, I'm draped in gold supply head to toe. Y'all was sleeping, I don't want you damn close. My chick gon' seduce some damn girl. Yeah, we tag teaming like we wrestle for the belt. All these punk motherfuckers don't know.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, bro. It's gonna be so sick, honestly. I'm excited, for real.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Stoked. Whatever. Have a chat.
Yeah, I mean, and you were like, dude, like, you were saying a second ago, like, oh, you have nothing to talk about and X, Y, and Z. You're like, I feel like you're kind of like a legend.
Oh.
You know, like ever since I came here.
Thank you. But, yeah.
Ever since I came here at this restaurant, like everybody here has loved you. Everybody talks about you. You know what I mean? Like you're. And why do they call you Fat Kid? I've never asked you that.
Oh yeah, Fat Kid. Yeah.
People, everyone calls you that still, right, Melissa?
Yeah, Fatty. It's because when I was younger, because you know, I'm a musician, artist, gamer, stoner, just all around chill guy. But I always hung out with people that were like older, so I was like they called me Fat Kid. No, I wasn't fat, but I mean, well, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
A little Ponta, but
Fluffy.
yeah. So I was always the young one of the crew, so they call me Fat Kid from. It's like a reference to Metalocalypse.
What's that?
It's like a Adult Swim show with like the fucking black metal band or whatever, and they had like a little fat kid that they took care of. Yeah, so that was it. You know,
crazy.
Fatty Bobatty, fatty ding dongs. Yep.
And where were you born?
At General Hospital in San Louis.
Damn.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's
General,
hard,
what's
bro.
up?
No, I appreciate you fucking coming on, dude. Honestly, like.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Something came over me a few years ago, and I was like, dude, like Central Coast is fucking lit. There's a lot of really cool cats here. I feel like I just need to get some people on a podcast and interview them,
right?
Just so I have some like footage and I can put it on YouTube, and other people in this area can tap in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
You have a you have friends. You have a following of people. I'm one of your followers. Like I fucking fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And your personality is super interesting.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Well, yeah, I mean, growing up here, like there's a lot of good music and a lot of good art like come out of this area. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but growing up, I was in AOD, lead guitarist, AOD, Sexy Time Explosion, Meth Leopard. So been around the block a little bit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You were in all those bands?
Yeah.
What age did you get into these bands, and like what year was this?
14. I was 14, so yeah, 25 years ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Playing the tavern, Sweet Springs, obviously. Shout out to Sweeties. Place always took care of us. But yeah, playing a lot of music. I was lucky because I was kind of grandfathered in because my older brother and shit was hanging out in the music scene and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of got me into that, and then whatever. I got to chill with all the dudes and riff. Yeah, riffing.
Did your brother play music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Barbaric Thugs.
That was his band?
Yeah, Barbaric Thugs and the Berserks. Yeah. One of the Barbaric Thugs is like oi kind of shit, and then the Berserks is very Devo-ish. So yeah, and then AOD, hardcore metal, Sexy Time Explosion, and Turbo Negro tribute band, and then Meth Leopard, just straight barn burner, fucking rock and roll. Yeah.
And so why all the bands? Why not just stick with one?
Because
they break up.
No. Well, there was times where I'd play, like all the bands were playing, and I'd be in each one. Like
Are you
play,
serious?
so yeah, back to back. Yeah. No, just because we were making shit. Making music.
Like albums and shit?
Yeah.
How many albums have you been a part of?
Like 7-ish.
And you said you were the lead guitarist?
Yes.
Gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you can jam.
Little licks, yeah, dude. I got some fuego for sure. But yeah, this place is cool for. A lot of good musicians and artists come out of this area. It's kind of a trip when you think about it, you know, because like all the shit like, you know, Depths of Chaos and you know, Tall Cans, Teenage Sex, like, you know, you going from like hardcore metal to like just crusty punk rock.
Yeah.
And they're all super good, so yeah, it's fun. And you know, we kind of were part of the scene for a little bit.
Dude, it took me a couple years to realize that, like, who your brother was. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You guys don't, like, because he's a bit older than you, right? Like,
Yeah.
You guys
Oh,
are,
yeah.
like, legit blood brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like
You
20
guys don't, like-
years apart. Yeah.
You guys don't, like, look that alike either.
No, and my but one of I'm the youngest. The middle brother, he lives in Oregon now, but he was like hardcore in the scene. And then yeah, Jason's the older brother. He's just like, you know, rad surfer dude.
Yeah.
Joe's like the gnarly, like soldier, and then I'm like the creepy, you know, gamer nerd guy,
That's
right?
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it's fun.
They named you everything with a J.
Yeah,
Jason,
yeah.
Jake, Joe.
Jason, Jake, Joe,
With the
Jai,
J's.
Joshua, Jesse, Jimmy. Yeah.
Who are all those people you just named?
Oh, nephews and cousins.
Dang,
but yeah, we're
okay.
all Josiah. We're all J's. Yeah.
What was your life like back then? You said 25 years ago was
Yeah.
when you were jamming out.
Yep.
I bet you that time period in life was a lot better for everybody back then, before like everyone had iPhones and social media and shit. You know what I mean? Like life seems
Yeah.
like it would have been better. Not that I really knew, because I was a baby.
Kinda. I mean, it was fun, but
Was
you
life
know,
more exciting? Like less cops, less fucking people calling the cops on you for fucking having a party at your house.
Yeah,
Like,
I was dirtbagging pretty hard. Like you
Okay.
know, you.
less politics. It seemed like
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, I mean, everything's about fucking politics now.
the whole
that's
world,
just-
it's social
yeah.
media and news. All it is politics.
Just constant bullshit.
25 years ago, if I had to put money on it, life was not like that. It was not that extreme.
I mean, it's still.
Right?
I mean, no. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, because people still, you know, it's like whatever. There's always like someone in the fucking, you know, the resistance, right? That's against all the bullshit that's going on. But yeah, I mean, just consuming shit all the time. You know, you're on TikTok or whatever, fucking Instagram, scrolling. It's always like bombarded by shit. It was same old. Really, same old shit. It just depends. You gotta not, you know, dive too deep into that bullshit and just kind of live a little bit. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's always happening. It's always shitty. But if you're hanging out and just you do your own thing, it's fine. You know, just forget about it. Don't vote. Don't do none of that shit. Just hide away, dude, and just do your shit. Really.
Describe a typical weekend for you back when you said you were 14 in a few of these bands, hanging out with the older cats. What were your weekends like? What were you doing? Were you in
jamming.
school?
Just jamming. Yeah,
Were
I
you
was doing
ditching
school.
class?
No.
You'd
I would still show up.
Do your teachers like you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd show up. Yeah, I always would show up for sure. You know, like, I mean, obviously I'd have like crazy nights, but like still, you got to show up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You just show up and put the work in, and then, you know, you make it. But typical weekend, we just jamming. You know, garage,
Learning music?
learning songs, jamming. You know, riffing hard, watching dumb shit on fucking, you know, Tim and Eric and shit like that. Watch dumb shit and then go jam and figure out songs and just kind of like, you know, you put your energy into that and it's fun. You know what I mean? Especially with Sexy Time Explosion. It was a tribute band, so we were like covering Turbo Negro songs. So it was really fun to dive into that, because you know, they wrote the songs and we're learning them, and just the whole process of going through that was fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, like you get to pick someone else's brain, kind of.
You probably know a plethora of different artists that like rock shit. Like I bet
Right.
you know a bunch of underground shit.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah.
who is your favorite artist?
Oh, my favorite Saviors. They're not a band anymore, but Saviors is epic. That's like some top tier riff, and yeah, top tier shit. Like super fast. Just, you know what I mean? You're
Okay.
just, yeah. So, Saviors is a good one for sure. Horns, another good one. They're legit. And then also my favorite punk band, Tall Cans, Teenage Sex, and they're a local group too, and they
That's
kill it.
one of your favorites?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, rippers.
Would
rippers.
Melissa know any of these people you just named?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Okay.
You know, we've all rubbed elbows. You know what I mean? it's for sure. Yeah, but it's fun. So that's life. Whatever. Like I said, I don't know. It's very. I'm trying to chill. Like, you know, in my early 20s, it was all like I was, you know, heavy into drugs and heavy into alcohol, and that shit like kind of fucked me up. You know what I mean? It fucked me up for sure. Like ruined relationships. You know, it's like.
What type of relationships?
Oh, dude, I was in a relationship for 9 years.
With a girl?
Yeah, ruined that.
Why?
And then just because of alcoholism. And then 6 years with another chick, and you know, I moved. I went to Reno and like, you know, tried to like.
We gotta talk about Reno.
Start a new
We
life.
have to talk about
yeah,
Reno.
for sure.
Okay.
Tried to start a new life over there, and then ruined that shit with alcoholism as well.
In Reno?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, you know, like that shit's a problem. You gotta watch out for that because it'll fuck you up. But
It's fun to drink though.
yeah, but yeah, it is. But that's the thing. Now it's like you gotta. I don't know. I'm just like I'm trying to hide away and just chill.
And it does seem like you are in more like chill mode than
Right.
you were. You know, like you seem kind of low key right now.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, man. Just
Yeah.
you just make your moves in silence and just hang out. Don't ruffle no feathers. None of that.
25 years ago, you were not living in a low key life.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh no, hell no! I was like smoking a bunch of speed and just drinking insane amounts of vodka, dude.
Really?
Oh, dude,
On speed?
a gallon a day.
A vodka?
Yeah,
A handle?
yeah. Why do you think I was in the hospital? Like it ruined my body, right?
Yeah.
Like by my body, like
You're saying it catches up 20 years
dude,
later.
it'll catch up to you big time. Like it'll show up later. You don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been sober for a year and a half.
You probably feel better.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
But when like it'll still get your ass though.
Yeah.
It'll bite you.
Yeah.
It'll come back to bite you for sure. Even if you're like doing all the right things, it's
Yeah.
like you know the damage is you fucked it up. But yeah. Oh, so Reno. I worked at Tesla in Reno.
Tesla?
Yeah, I was
You meet Elon?
no, he was there, but I didn't
You
meet
saw
him.
him?
Oh, it was a huge factory. It was like the Giga factory, or whatever. So it's like a mile and a half long. It's like a huge. It's like 2,500, 3,000 employees. I was a bonder, so I welded the batteries into the module that goes into the car.
Gnarly.
So I did that for a while.
What was that like?
Oh, it sucked.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be 14-hour days. Yeah, it was brutal.
Were you getting overtime and shit?
Yeah, I mean the pay was good, but I mean it sucked being like
Yeah.
you're basically just like a robot. It sucked ass. And there was there's like 20 computers on this side, 20 computers on this side, and alarms are going off because you have to go and like you have to go into the program and like move where the welding's going because it's mostly automated, but that shit never works. So it's just popping off like beep 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 beep, and you go over and you're like, okay, you got to go in the computer and you move it around and you make sure that the weld hits the terminal. You know what I mean? It was pretty fun. And then I did security downtown in Reno too for a parking garage because there was a lot of government buildings over there.
Okay.
So like all the judges and shit like parked their nice cars in there.
Yeah.
So I did security for that, and that was overnight shift. So I go to work at 10 and then get off at 8 in the morning.
You go
And
10
it was
p.m.
just-
at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had two jobs?
Yeah.
at the same time? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just
I had
making
3
money.
jobs.
3
yeah.
jobs.
Yeah, because I was a cook at Beefy's. Shout out to
Shout
Beefy's.
out.
What's up, dude? That's the best burger in Reno.
Is it really?
Yeah.
This is gas. Can you cook a good burger?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
When you were doing the security at the parking garage, did you ever come up behind someone with like a wrench and just fucking?
No, what? No, man, that's assault, bro. No,
What if
but
they're
no,
trying to steal someone's
there's some
car?
wild ass crackheads though.
Reno is methy.
4 in the morning. You get some weird crew. You get some bums. You know what I mean?
funny.
But I mean, it's fine, whatever. I was always trying to just keep it chill, but yeah, that was a weird time because you're downtown Reno, in the weird hours, you know. So that was fun. But yeah, went there for 5 years. Now I'm back. What's up? Back in the spot, you know.
You were gone 5
Hometown.
years.
Yeah, I was there for 5 years. I know, weird, right?
Gnarly.
Yeah.
I knew you were gone for a while, but 5 years is like half a decade.
Yeah, yeah.
What? So you would? What were like? Did you have weekends off? Like, did you have any days off, or was it just the?
I had 1
jobs?
day off, yeah, just 1 day off.
Okay.
But you know.
Were you tired at all?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, still, this the same thing. You just show up, and
Okay.
then it all works, right?
What was
Like-
your favorite job between the cooking place, security, or Elon's?
Oh,
factory?
Beefy's for sure.
That was your favorite place?
Oh yeah, that was great, dude. That's their family. You know what I mean?
Were they really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're not like not blood, but
Yeah.
we became family because when you work in like a restaurant together and you're going through that shit day to day.
Yeah.
It's like you're solid. Like you end up becoming the homies. And my buddy Raul, he was the head chef that taught me all this stuff. And I met all of his brothers. Then I ended up living with them too. After my my fiance dumped me,
You had a
I went and
fiance?
moved. Yeah. I moved over there, and I lived with all the brothers. We were chilling hard, and then I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get out of Reno."
What was the moment where you felt like, dude, I need to get out of Reno? Like, what was that moment? Like, did you wake up one day and it hit you, or was it a gradual?
It was a gradual.
It was gradual.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Because I was just there, and I was just like, I was slowly just like going down, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I was like,
Jeez.
fuck. And I was drinking too much. Like, my health was super shitty. I was like all bummed out, and I was like, fuck. Like, the big city, it's fun, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's that ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it never sleeps, dude. It's like, every corner there's like liquor stores, vape shop, weed store, casino,
Yeah.
right? And that shit's open all night. Like,
Damn.
like this town kind of shuts down like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's shut down. But when you're in the big city,
Yeah.
it never ends, dude. Like, you could just go out at 4 in the morning and you just go spend $800 at the casino, go party, whatever. There's a titty bar next door. You know what I mean?
Were you going to the titty bars?
No.
Okay.
Maybe a couple times. Wild Orchid, shout out. Yeah, but it's good. It's nice to be back to like more of a fucking mellow, slow roll. You know what I mean?
Did the homies miss you from Beef? What's it called? Beefy's?
Yeah, Beefy's.
The,
Yep.
the homies you were living with from Beefy's, dude, like, were they bummed when you're like, I gotta go back?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Because we were, we became brothers. You know what I mean? It's like, but that's just whatever.
Were you closer with the staff there or the staff here?
Oh, I mean, come on, come on, dude, come on. Taco Temple's my life, dude. That's my life. It's like born and raised in this place. You know what I mean?
Dude, do you miss the full service Taco Temple? Like, No, you like this better?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's just easier. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the food comes up quicker, and everybody's happy. You know what I mean? Instead of like a server that's like super, busy and like stressed trying to run around and get orders to the table. It's like you get the order, you come sit down, and you get food quick. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's like streamlined.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So what's up with you, though? Tell me a little about you. You
I feel
work
like
at a hospital now?
I hate talking about myself.
Oh, come on. Come on. You're like a doctor.
No, far from a doctor. Just nurse.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in school for a couple years grinding, and then I finished up school in May 2024, and now I work full time at the hospital, and then I work 1 day a week here.
Yeah, pick
just
up a
because
little
I don't want to leave this place. Same feeling like you kind of like it's fun to work here. You know? And I'm just here 1 day a week, like nothing crazy. It's Saturday night shifts, and honestly, like I feel like working here Saturday nights kind of keeps me out of trouble because like everyone's always wanting to like go out or like go somewhere, travel somewhere on the weekend or some shit, and I always have to say no, I can't go because I work Saturday nights, and I end up saving a lot of money, a lot of stress, and like low key like
that's good.
It's this place kind of keeps me in fucking reality almost, as funny as that sounds, because it's like you come here and like this is kind of dystopia, not reality, because it's so fun to work here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
It's kind of nice having a job you go to on Saturday nights. You miss out on a bunch of shit because everyone always wants to party on Saturday night.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you miss out on though? You know, it's that's one of these things. Like you're young, right? Like, but you'll come to the realization that, you know, it's like partying and all that bullshit. It's fucking lame. It's fucking lame. Like, you know what's rad is just be chilling. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you'll come to that realization. Like, but I mean, by all means, like, you know, go get wild and do all that shit because it's fun, right? So go do that. But then also just remember, like, fuck, you know, I don't need none of that bullshit. If you're just chilling, man, like life's good. Yeah. You know, you go, you hang out with your family, your friends, barbecue or something. You know, do something relaxed. You know, this like it's not always, you don't have to always hit the club or go party or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty hollow. Yeah. It really, you know. I've learned that from, you know, starting at an early age where it's like, you know, I'm 14 playing in bars and, you know, hooking up with cougars and shit.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Dude, cougars are the best.
You're a grom and, like, you know, but you don't get too cool too quick.
True.
That's, like, the main takeaway. Yeah. You know, don't get too cool too quick because you'd be surprised. It'll fuck you up later.
Did you like hooking up with cougars at a young age?
I mean, yeah. But... no, I don't know. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, come on, dude. Yeah,
dude. So, like, cougars do it well. You know what I mean? Like, I swear on everything. Like,
no.
Like, if I have the chance or opportunity to go on like a date with some with a woman in her like late 30s, 40s, I'm fucking stoked.
You're right.
For sure,
they've
like,
seen it.
They're just like, they're better at sex. Dude, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not even joking. Like they do things, cause I'm 26, so some of the people that are my age are like, some of the people near-ish my age, whether they're younger by a few years or like a couple years older or something, some of them are still kind of like, they're not that like level of like sexual functioning, you know? Versus someone 15, 20 years older than me, right? It's like fucking like, whoa, I've never been touched like that before. Like, it's crazy how that shit works.
But dude, you have little gems. Yeah, well, hey, yeah. Well, anyways, cougars.
You moved to Reno.
Yes.
What was the reason you moved to Reno?
It's a age-old story, chasing a woman, right?
Oh, you know. She lived there already?
Yeah, she moved there to go to school. So I went there to try to, you know, foster a relationship and do all that shit. But
so you guys were living together?
Yeah, okay. We lived together. Yeah, a bunch of different houses as well, like, because it was tough. When I first moved there, I was homeless for like 3 weeks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I was like sleeping under the bridge
Fuck,
in motels,
dude.
yeah, for like
Nice.
3 weeks. And then I finally got a house with these dudes. They were like, they were kids going to school like in their 20s. And they were cool. They were just like, mellow nerds.
Yeah.
So it was like perfect, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we hung out there for a little bit, and then
What were you?
COVID bullshit went down.
Yeah.
So that was weird. So yeah, then I was with her, but she was, I don't want to say lucky, but she was set up, right? Like her grandparents were there, and like shit was cool. She had a place to crash. Right?
Why didn't you just crash with her instead of sleeping under the bridge?
Because you just don't go to someone's grandparents' house and ask to sleep there. I don't know.
What if she's your wife?
Well, fiance.
Same shit.
Yeah, I know, same shit, right? Yeah, you had the ring, but so we hung out and whatever, and then we got our own place on Grove Street. Fuck Grove Street, by the way. Don't fucking hang out on Grove.
Fuck Grove Street.
Fuck Grove. No, but my neighbor got in a shootout with the cops. And
What?
Yeah. Oh, dude. So they were shooting at each other, and the cops were just shooting through my wall, dude. And my futon saved my life, dude. Caught the bullet. There was
You
bullets.
heard gunshots. Did you hit the floor?
Oh, dude, I hit the floor big time.
You
Yeah.
went like this.
Dude, no. I tucked her. I tucked my chick away in the closet and buried her under clothes, and then I sat there with a piece. And,
piece?
Yeah, and just waiting out.
Alright,
Yeah,
bro.
and they were just shooting through the house. The cops were like blasting this fool, but they were shooting through my house, which is fucking stupid. So yeah, fuck cops.
Did you walk out after the shooting was gone? Did you walk out there and say like, "Are you gonna fix the holes?"
No.
Okay. Who fixed the holes?
But you don't want to fuck with the Reno PD and shit because, what am I gonna say? Like, I'll just be a target. If I'm like, hey, what's up with this? They're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna pull this guy over for something benign and just fucking shoot him. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to deal with that. So I was just
Okay.
like, I'm just gonna stay away from it. So we moved out of there, got another pad, and it was nice. It was close to work. Everything was prime, right next to the university and shit. Midtown. But yeah, we were hanging out. We used to party a bunch, and then she got super clean, and it was like hitting the gym and all that stuff. And then I was still kind of partying and, fucking up a bunch. So
Did you, are you someone who gets hungover and sleeps in the next day? Or are you someone who like can go off 2 hours of sleep, wake up, slam some coffee, and just like function?
it's always function.
Okay. Just feel shitty in the inside. But
You
like
just go.
function.
No, it's just like you get up, you have shit to do, you do the shit you got to do.
Hungover.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you feel. You just go, you have to do shit that day, so you get it done, right? And that's I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a way to live life.
Dude.
You get up, you got shit to do, you handle it.
Yeah.
And then, it doesn't matter how you feel.
Yeah.
You just go and do it, right?
Were you not fucking like melting in that 115 degree Reno weather?
Oh, dude, that was weird because it'd be like, it's like 12 degrees in snow, and then summer shows up and it's like 115, dude. You're dying, dude. It was a weird
100 degrees.
Oh, dude.
Either direction.
yeah, exactly. And then, you're hanging out and winter rolls up and you're like, shit, it's 12 degrees. It's cold. You know what I mean? Like, especially being born here and like growing up where it's just kind of like,
Microclimate.
50s all the time, basically.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's cold. It's 40 degrees. It's like, dude, 12 degrees when you're scraping snow off at 6 in the morning.
Fuck,
You're
dude.
bummed. You're bummed. And then, 115. But Tahoe was close, so that was nice. It's weird. When I moved there, I like missed the beach, and then I was like, "Fuck, I need the beach." And then I moved back here, and I'm like, "Damn, I miss like those trees, like when you get lost in the woods up there." Yeah.
Dude, what was it like sleeping under a bridge?
Oh, it sucked. It was.
You
I
have a
moved there in
blanket?
October as well, so
You
it
were
was
in the
like,
colds?
it was
Wow.
snowing. Yeah. So.
Were there other people under the bridge with you?
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Were
Yeah.
you like talking to them and shit?
Oh yeah. They were chill. I mean, they were chill.
Everyone's probably smoking cigarettes and shit.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, smoking a lot of stuff. But they were. No, yeah, it was chill. I mean, it sucked because you're freezing, but
Yeah.
I mean, and also is like, you call the lifeline, or you have a little bit of cash, you get a room for a couple nights, and then you're like, fuck, back under the bridge.
Yeah.
But whatever, duffel bag, big coat. You hang out, you got other homies there, some dude's like, hey, what's up, man? You want some Spam? And you just grub down, chill.
Community.
Yeah.
People are
And so
trading and shit.
There's a lot of homeless fools in Reno, and it sucks because they're cracking down on that. But
Are they?
Yeah, and it sucks for them because when it's when it's cold, like they're really feeling it, dude.
No, really.
Like people
Yeah.
die out there.
Really?
Because they don't have a house, but there's like 10 motels that are vacant, and then some dude is just laying under the bridge.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's freezing though. It's 12 degrees. It's not like if you're a bum here, it's easy peasy. You just sleep at you just sleep at the beach, right?
Yeah.
But when you're a bum, like, in a place like that where there's actual seasons and weather,
Yeah.
it gets pretty rough, dude.
Is like how long were you like doing the homeless in Reno for before you got? Because if you
3
had,
weeks.
you had the 3 jobs, you're probably making bank.
I didn't have them when I first got there.
Okay.
So it was like 3 weeks of trying to find housing, trying to get a job, and all that bullshit. So, it adds up.
So you're just fucking.
I was just chilling, yeah. I was just roasting my savings, dude. All my savings that I had, just roasted.
Fuck.
Just like, dude, hotel rooms and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But still, whatever. Fun times. Fun times.
I mean, that's part of life, though, is to experience.
right.
Whether it's good or bad, you experience.
Yeah,
Which
for
is
sure.
important.
And I'm into it. I honestly, whatever. I enjoyed it. I'm never gonna be pissed at my situation, right?
Yeah.
You just roll with it, dude. I got to open my eyes this morning and then have a day.
Yeah.
So just be happy with that.
Yeah.
Even if it's I don't know, shitty, I guess you could say. Sometimes days are shitty, but not really, man. You're up, you're moving, go for it.
And you're like a tall 6'3", hunk, long hair, blue eyes,
This guy, shoot,
long
come on.
hair, dude, you fucking.
Yeah, I got the world by the balls.
You have the world by their balls.
6'4", by the way.
You're 6'4"?
Yeah, what's
Shut
up, baby?
up,
6'4", size
bro.
14 shoes.
Damn, bro.
White man. I got the world by the nuggets, dude. But yeah, whatever.
1,000 years ago, you'd definitely be like a soldier, sword fighting. You know what
Probably,
I mean?
yeah.
You'd have a big ass fucking war hammer. You wouldn't even have a sword. You would just have a big wooden shield,
Right,
and then
dude.
a hammer with spikes on it and shit.
Right?
You fuck with TV? Do you watch TV or movies? Or are you more?
Oh
into video
yeah,
games?
no. I mean, whatever. I like to game a little bit, because that's just that's my chill time, right?
Yeah.
I hit up it's not like I go online and play Call of Duty or some Fortnite or bullshit like that. I have one homie or two homies. We play co-op. We get together and
Yeah.
most of the time we're just in the headset just
Yeah.
bitching about life or just talking about stuff.
Who's the homie you play with?
My buddy Luke and my buddy Josh.
Okay.
And right now we're on Orcs Must Die Death Trap. It just came out on the Game Pass.
It's called Orcs Must Die.
Yeah, it's like a tower defense game,
Interesting.
but it's a third-person shooter.
What?
Yeah, so you're running around shooting, but you're also you have to set traps
That's
and
cool.
shit to
That's
block
cool.
them. So it's strategic.
Yeah.
You use a little bit of brain power, but then you're also just blasting.
Damn.
So we juice on that, and I don't know, just talk shit. You know?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it just mellow out. Yeah, it's good.
It's crazy how many games there are. There must be a billion different video games you can play.
Dude.
Everyone has their shit too. Everybody has their games they play.
Yeah.
Everyone has their weird fucking games they play.
Oh yeah,
You know?
for sure. I mean, just having like Xbox Live for like 20 years, dude, my catalog is nuts of digital games. I got like 1,000 games. Like I could sell my shit for probably like $15,000.
Are you serious?
100%. All the shit that I have, all the shit I've amassed over 20 years is like nuts. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Work, play music, play some video games, go to sleep. That's my life.
How many
And it's very
instruments do you
chill.
have?
I just have one guitar, Gertrude. She's a sweet one. It's a Gibson Explorer that I got 20 years ago. So she's seen some stuff.
So if you got home and your guitar was busted up into a million little itty bitty pieces, you would have like a hole in your heart.
Oh, 100%. 100%, dude. No, I will kill somebody over that thing, dude.
What made you keep that guitar and not? I'm sure you've.
It's
handled-
a Gibson, so there's that. Hey, shout out Gibson. What's up? But yeah, I mean, it's a $1,600 guitar, and it's like iconic, the Explorer shape, and it riffs hard, dude. It riffs. Yeah, no, it plays good. I mean, and it's old. It's seen a lot of shit, dude. It really has.
Do you have to replace the strings on it and shit?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, you got to do it like every month.
Okay.
If you're legit, yeah. Diageo, what's up? Yeah, 11s, by the way, 11 gauge.
What's that mean?
It's the thickness of the string.
Okay.
So, I like them a little thicker because I play in C standard, so it's tuned down lower, but I don't want the strings floppy. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Actually,
okay.
I don't know anything about music.
Oh, okay. Well, no. So, there's like different gauges of the guitar strings, right?
Okay.
So, if you're playing like nines, it's like you're playing like in a different tuning for sure. You're playing like in E standard, which is lame, by the way.
Why?
It's just whatever standard tuning, lame. Tune down. You need the chug, dude. Chug, chug, chug. You need some chugging. You know what I mean? So you get some heavier gauge strings because you're tuned down, and whatever. But anyways, it's fun. It's fun. Heavy duty. I got my Gibson Explorer, and it rips. And line 6, Bogner, Valve, Mark 1. What's up with the line 6 cab 412? You know what's up. Good shit though. Yeah. So yeah, that guitar though. If anyone fucked with that thing, I'd kill him for sure.
Was that guitar with you when you were on like the band grind and you were just jamming out?
Yeah.
Why were you the person that everybody wanted in their band? Because you said at the beginning you were in like 4 or 5 different bands.
Right.
They would all play and you would just boom, boom, boom. Like, were they like, did they call you like a whore for switching all these bands and not staying loyal to a single band?
Nope.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's, no, they were just stoked because I'm just into it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm into it. I just want to make music. There's no weird shit about that. So they're like, all right, if you're down to play, you're down to play. So go for it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm also kind of kooky, so it works because, I write weird songs. And I'm also like somewhat skilled.
Yeah.
I'm like right in the middle. Like I'm not good, I'm not shitty. I'm like right in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm down to like experience shit and also, throw it out there. So it's like I said, I'm down to do it. And that's really all it takes. If you just you show up and play, you're gonna make songs,
Were any of those bands you were originally in, are they still around today making music?
Different variations, no. Like
Okay.
Sexy Times, done. There was like the singer tried to make like another Mark II of it, of Sexy Time Explosion, and they fucking suck. AOD's done because Mikey went psycho and murdered his mom.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was a fucking crazy one, yeah.
For like that happened around here?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
probably like the news or some shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mikey went nuts because he was like tripped out, psycho, and then also doing a bunch of drugs, and he fucking murdered his mom. So that band's done. And then Sexy Time, we broke up because we just all were doing shit. And then Seth tried to keep it going, but he just got a bunch of fucking lames, and their band sucks. And then Meth Leopard, we were killing it for a while, but also same shit, like, you know, life, whatever. You deal with life and do shit, so it didn't work out. But now, the new project is Punkins. Punkins, Punkins. So, creepy Halloween, punk rock, spooky organs. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fun.
Organs are beautiful, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Organs are so beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Dude, on the drive home, I might like just go on YouTube and find someone playing the organ.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude, that noise the organ makes, it's so recognizable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like that little ominous little hum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
the new band, Punkins, what up? Shout out, let's go. New album out right now. I'll throw the QR code up here in a second.
You're in that band right now?
Yeah.
Who's in it with you?
Bryce, Nat, and Kanan. And
No
they're
way.
all legendary dudes too. They were in Sexy Time, Meth Leopard, Cruel Romeos. Yeah, all legends.
Melissa's brother. That
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
He jams?
Yeah, he plays the bass.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do you guys play?
Fender Pete. Yeah, we got some spots, you know.
Okay.
I can't drop too much. But there's some spots. But yeah, we're fucking with that. It's fun. And then yeah, so it's still coming. There's music still coming. It's
You guys have band practice?
yeah.
How often?
Like once a month. Not enough.
Do you
Yeah.
wish it was more?
Yeah, for sure. But you know, homie's got kids, homie's got jobs.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But when we meet up, we go hard though.
Gnarly.
We go hard. Yeah, Punkins. Punkins, check it out on Instagram. Punkins, the band.
You want me to put the Instagram up on here?
Oh, where's my phone? I'll put up the QR code. The album's out actually today.
To wait today?
Yeah.
It came out today?
Yeah.
That's funny. Why today?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did someone sing on it?
Yeah, Bryce is a singer. Yeah, and I play ripping barn burner leads. We got Kanan on drums and the organ, and Nat playing, slapping the bass, dude.
Who is? I feel like I've heard that name Bryce before.
Yeah,
he
you've
been
probably
in
seen
here?
him. Yeah, he's been in here.
Okay.
He's a big old bear-looking dude with like a giant beard, and he's like, yeah.
Does he always order a cup of dressing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the guy.
Dude, that's
the guy.
funny, dude. That's why, dude, working here is funny because you just like, there's people that come back every fucking, you see them
yeah.
every week here, you know?
Like I said, dude, like I'm born and raised in this place,
Yeah.
dude. You know what I mean? That's how they got away with child labor, I guess, right? Because I was 10 years old and they were babysitting, you know?
What?
Right? So they're like, hey, why don't you go do something, right?
When did you start working here? What year was that? Did you work at the Cayucas location?
No, I was no. The Cayucas location, I was like 10.
Okay.
Like maybe 9 or 10 years old.
Kelly and Melissa worked there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my brother Joe worked there as well. And then we moved here. So I mean, I've been working here in and out for like, I don't know. I worked here when I was like 14. I worked here 15. And then I got other jobs trying to like branch out. Came back, got other jobs, came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, it's been here for like 20 years, 25 years.
That's gangster, dude.
The whole
That's
time, yeah.
gangster. I will be.
I seen all the iterations.
Yeah, you've seen all the different forms.
We used to have to wear Hawaiian shirts, dude. I was
serious?
14, and like our dress code was Hawaiian shirts, and I had a mohawk.
That's
and I was all
sick, dude.
Yeah, no, it was stupid,
That's
dude.
sick.
It was so stupid. Yeah, Hawaiian shirts, khaki shorts, mohawk, 16 running around, dude. Steven, shout out to Steven Phlebotomist. What's up, baby? He taught me how to use like a real register. You know, we used to have to write the tickets. That was before we had the POS, bro. We were writing shit down.
Yeah.
It was old school.
Yeah.
It was the brick Nokia phone. Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Dude, yeah, you want to go for like 10, 15 more minutes?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'm here all day. Yeah. What
Okay.
time is it?
5 till 10 a.m.
Okay.
So
All right. So
we'll probably have day shift rolling up soon, huh?
Yeah.
All
So
right,
10
all right.
o'clock, we're gonna be rolling. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go for like 10 more minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
If that's chill, like, are you?
tell me about you.
No.
Come on.
What
do
is
you
it
got?
today?
What are you doing? How
Dude,
is
I
it?
told you what I'm doing. I told you.
I know, but not enough.
I stayed the night at my homie's house last night in Morro Bay, and that was fucking sick because I hadn't seen them in a while.
Right.
And they're really good friends, honestly. So we all just fucking hung out, cooked, barbecued, and probably fell asleep at like 1 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was last night, and then after this, go back to SLO, where I live in SLO, so I gotta drive back there.
Okay.
Then I'll probably unload all this shit, and dude, I'm gonna take probably like a 3-hour nap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Just get good and fucking wake up, do some stretching and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like my lower backs and my knees are always hurt, inflamed. So like, I really need to stretch, do some fucking ice, and then
Can
come
do
back here
your
at
yogi
3:30,
shit.
dude. Come back here at 3:30 and fucking
Bust it out.
yeah.
Alright.
And dude, I don't think I've worked a Saturday night shift with you since you've been back.
No, I only work the mornings. Yeah.
Yeah, you only work mornings.
I ain't doing with nighttime stuff, dude.
You don't
Well, I
like
mean,
it?
unless I have to, but
The money's better and it's also a lot busier.
yeah.
So like that is good. Like the shift does go by very fast if you want it to.
Yeah.
Especially like we're kind of in the ass end of winter right now. So like once winter is a little over, then it's gonna be a little more popping.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Yeah. It's gonna be too popping.
Dude, your brother's married? Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Were you at his wedding? Did he have a wedding?
No, they
Okay.
just kind of just did the thing. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Urban Desert. What's up? On Instagram. What up? There's palm fronds right there.
Nice.
Bust it out.
He's an artist.
Urban Desert. Yeah,
He's
we're
an
all.
artist.
Yep. We got the whole. Everyone gets weird.
Yeah.
Everyone gets weird. Urban Desert on Instagram. Check it out. Yeah, surfboards and palm fronds and just canvas paintings, all the good stuff.
Can you do artwork too, or you just focus on music?
Mostly focus on music, but I got some pieces.
Okay.
I got some pieces
Okay.
that are pretty sick. Yeah, I got some good stuff. Mostly, I don't know, mountains and zombies and shit. But
Zombies are sick.
yeah,
Zombies are fucking sick.
it's fun. Yeah. ¿Qué onda?
You're not into the beach that much, huh? Like you don't fuck with the sand or the water.
No, I fuck with the sand, not the water so much. I used to surf when I was younger, but I'm kind of more of a land shark, you know?
Yeah.
Skate around, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't know. The water's fun, of course, but like I said, I don't know. I only have so much time, and the little time, the free time that I have is just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Yeah.
There's a spot in Cayucas where I always go down, and I just take a seat on the beach and just zen out. You know what I mean? Do my meditations and chill.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Early,
huh?
4:30.
4:30?
Yeah.
What time do you go to bed?
1.
You sleep 3 hours a night?
Yeah.
That's horrible for you.
No, it's good.
No.
No, it's fine.
You need 8 hours.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. No, you don't. No,
Yeah,
you
you
don't.
do.
That's a lie, dude.
Dude,
That's
there's
a lie.
so many studies that you can have high blood pressure after 20 years of getting 3 hours.
That is bullshit. No way, dude. Dude, stay up late, Get up early, dude. It's easy.
Early.
That's how you do it. Yeah, you don't need that much sleep. Sleep for 8 hours, dude. I got shit to do. No, you dude. Stay up. Well, I mean, you know, I'm like half in the sleep realm, right? Like from 10 to 1 a.m. So 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. You're like half sleep realm, and then you get like solid 3 hours. Then you're up at 4:30, and then you got coffee, take the dog out. You know what I mean?
You have a dog?
Mow the lawn and shit. Yeah.
You mow the lawn? That's
Well, yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, of
That's
course.
it. Well, no, like not a lot of people here have grass. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true.
Mowing the lawn's fucking fun. Dude, there might not be a better smell than the smell of gasoline and fresh cut grass.
Oh, come on.
with the
give
dew
me-
on it Saturday morning.
But dude, fuck me
Dude,
up.
there's
Yeah, give
something-
me that.
There's something about the fumes and the gas and the way it, like, if you cut a piece of grass in half, it releases that smell. Whatever that smell is, it smells good, and the way it mixes with the gasoline, and like, it has to have the dew on the grass, that extra wetness.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
You know?
That, and then also like the weird stench of when it rains on asphalt. That like weird stench you get from that.
Yeah, it's called like
It's-
textritaria or some shit. There's a word for it.
It's so
There's a
good,
word
dude.
for it.
It's so good. and bleach.
Do you like bleach?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
Smell bleach. You don't want to drink that shit. No,
I
don't
fuck
drink
with
it.
bleach.
But,
I fuck with bleach.
but yeah, those little stenches, solid. Well, I should probably get
Yeah.
back to work, but
Yeah. I
hey,
appreciate
come here.
you,
Come
dude.
here.
I
Much
fucking
love.
appreciate you.
Much love.
Yeah, I fucking love you, bro.
What's
Honestly.
up?
And
Free
then, like,
Palestine. What's
fucking-
up? Fuck ice. Vatos locos. Let's go.
Dude, thank you for fucking with me and just coming on and supporting my fucking
Yeah,
way
well,
of doing my art. You know?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Just because I haven't I'm sitting here and the camera's looking at me, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I got stories for days. We can go deep into some weird shit.
You've seen aliens before.
I've seen aliens before.
Dude,
I know what
they probed you. They probed your ass.
No, maybe. But yeah, much love. Thanks for having me on. And
It's gonna be a fun shift.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun shift. Have fun. What's up, Vatos Locos? Fuck ice. Free Palestine.